Well, hello everyone. I'm just going to move that out of the way. I've just seen that apparently we're playing Burton. We're not. We are the PFC today, and we are travelling to Swindon. Now, do let me know your score predictions, your thoughts on the lineup. We'll read them all out in a minute. Dad won't be joining me in person today. Look at the comments though. Pup saying a 3-0 win. Hopefully we can get the 3 points. Louis said, "Come on, you Blues. We need 3 points today, Louis." And Jacob has said, "How's your bike, mate?" Now, he said this because today, Jacob decided he'd throw out on the floor and their problem out. So, I'm not going to complain. Now, Pompey should be winning this game, but whether we will or not is the next question. I haven't actually seen Swindon's lineup for the day, so I will get that off my phone so I can bring it at half time, and so will Lewis. So it's just going to be me now for the next 50 minutes before the game and throughout it. Of course, I already have said Dad will be joining me at some point. Unfortunately, he can't stay with us because of other reasons. We're going to quickly go over to Swindon's now. Jacob, you tricked Daddy. Just text me saying what's happened to your bike. So congratulations on doing that. Right, we'll go down and we'll have a look at Swindon Town's lineup for the day. Now, they line up. I don't know what formation this is before you come at me. But Lee Camp in goal. Jonathan Grounds, Tyler Smith, Scott Twine, Jordan Garrick, Jack Payne, their key man, Christopher Missalou, Matty Palmer, Don Thompson, Anthony Grant, the 87-year-old, and their captain for the day, Brett Pittman. Now, we know too much about him. He is their striker. He's very, very good. And I'm just going to quickly pop to shut my door. You can still hear me, though. But Brett Pittman is the key man for Swindon today, I reckon. He'll try and bang the goals in. They've also got Jack Payne, who's known for getting his assists as well as other things. Louis has said 2-0 Blues. Hopefully, Louis, we can get that result. That's all we can hope for anyway, isn't it? We need 3 points. But the Pompey lineup then, as I have looked at this one and I have already got it down. McGilvray in goal, Johnson and Daniels as the fullbacks. Daniels a bit shaky last weekend. Raggett and Nicolaisen, 2 centre-backs due to Watmore's suspension. Close comes back in alongside Naylor in the midfield. Harness and Curtis on the wings. Williams through the middle with Marquis leading the line. We happy with that one, Blues fans, or are we annoyed? Are we happy with that, or are we a bit, wondering about why Pompey are playing that way? Now, Nathan has put Pompey will win 3-1. Glad to see you're here, Nathan. Sunderland need to win tonight. If they don't, there's a possibility for Hull to get promoted, mate. So I'm hoping you win tonight just so Hull fans don't come out and say things along the lines of, well, hey, we're the biggest club in England. We've been promoted out of League One. Because you know they will. It's Hull. But fans, Pompey fans, other fans of any other football club, what are we thinking? What are we thinking ahead of today? And also, we will have to talk about this. And I will put a banner on the screen now so you know. But I'm not going to say it until the banner's on the screen. Joke. Absolute farce that this thing has been created, been suggested. It is a farce, and I think people will agree. The Super League shouldn't be going ahead, but do let me know your thoughts on that, as well as thoughts on the Pompey game. Louis has put, I will put it on the screen, if we lose today, playoffs out the window, depending on Charlton's game in hand. Well, mate, as well as that today, Oxford are in action and Charlton are in action today. We'll have to see how their results go. Both of them kicking off slightly later, so I won't be bringing coverage of them, but I may wait for my match review until those games have finished so I can get a bit of a better understanding, because Pompey's game will finish an hour before most of them. F1 a football fan, how about Hawula in for Marquis? He's injured. That's the problem. Hawula and Harrison both are injured for the rest of the season. Marquis is our only striker. Marquis is our only recognised striker we have available. So I don't think we really can play anyone else there. Nathan, think we will lose, mate. Lost 3 in a row, been terrible recently. Nathan, I hope you don't. It's obviously painful at the moment for you guys. We'll win this in 3 as well. But, yeah. Hopefully Sunderland can rekindle some form. Hopefully not if we're playing you in the playoffs. I hope you keep losing if we're playing you in the playoffs. I said this to my dad earlier. For the sake of the channel, it'd be good if we play Sunderland again, because I get lots of views on them. But for the sake of my mental health, it wouldn't be. It's just painful whenever we play Sunderland. And yes, exactly that. Nathan has put football is bad with VAR and they've made it worse with the Super League. I do just want to say something that Fiorentino, however you pronounce his stupid name, has put something. He said he had an interview today, and he said 16 to 24-year-olds don't watch football. Oh, I forgot I'm a 92-year-old pensioner. He then also went on to say they hadn't approached PSG or Bayern Munich yet, even though those two clubs have publicly stated they won't be joining. So I think he's got early onsets of dementia, possibly. Florentino Perez is he very annoyed me. He's made me question him. I used to like the guy. He's a very good businessman, and he used to be good at football. He used to be doing those things. But anyway, we won't go on about that. I was going to have a look at something anyway. Hi Blake, if these players don't up their game, then I feel another struggle to get points tonight. Danny Cowley has shown that even he is getting frustrated at the lack of effort. Yes, Jeff. The players do need to put in that extra bit of effort and dig for it. That it's minimum I expect for tonight is effort, because it's not like we're playing one of the best teams in the league like Hull or Sunderland or Peterborough. We're playing the team that's bottom of the league with only 2 wins in the last 11 games, losing the other 9. This is a game we should win. It's not a game that you're thinking, yeah, we can win. It's a game we should be winning. But I'm going to read out a couple of statements by Florentino Perez now. This Super League is not for the rich, but it's a safe football. If it continues, football will disappear by 2024 and would already be dead, apparently. The only way to save football, Muppet. Barcelona are going through a difficult economic situation. Laporta immediately understood and accepted, like all the great clubs in the world. They're not, though. They're corrupt. That's what they are. If young people find football matches too long because they are not interesting enough, we may have to make them shorter. So basically, if you wanted me to sum this up, he might as well have come out and said, excuse my language, hello, I'm Mr. Florentino Perez, I'm a knobhead and I want to change football forever. Because he does. He does it so he gets more money in his back pocket. That's all he cares about. He's a football owner. The thing I noticed as well was they're all American, or the majority of them are American people. Not one of these owners of these football clubs know about English football. And this isn't me saying like racist. I'm not anything I'm saying. What I'm saying is they're American and they're used to the franchise way of doing things. They're not used to the FA Cup and how much history that's got. They're not used to the Premier League and the fact that there's relegation and promotion. The man at Liverpool said, I think it was John Henry, came out and said relegation because that's how the pyramid works. It's not to do with should be stand up or the money involved. It's the fact that that's how football is. Fundamentally, football needs competition. And if he doesn't want it, he needs to leave. That's all I'm going to say on the matter, because, and I do apologise if I do lag a little bit, because the Wi-Fi is once again kind of playing up. But anyway, Super League is bad. We'll have a look. Well, actually, I'm going to go in order of how it is. Come on, Pompey, says Allison. Yes, come on, Pompey. And Nathan has put, mate, he doesn't have a clue all about money these days. Don't think about the fans or anything like that. Super League just needs to go. Nathan, completely agree with you. And exactly that. But yeah, it is all about the money these days. It's franchise. They don't want promotion. They don't want relegation. They just want them all to play each other. And these are the teams that moan about fixture congestion. Yet they want to add a tournament that has more games than the Champions League already does. So this tournament, you'll play 9 games because there's 2 groups of 10. You'll play 18 games in the groups, home and away. Then you'll progress to a quarter final. Champions League only has 13 games if you win the competition. You'll be playing 18 if you finish last, and they moan about fixture congestion. Anyway, Louis, apparently Man City and Chelsea didn't even want to do it. They just done it finance-wise. Yeah, mate, I've heard they're planning on pulling out alongside Liverpool, I think, because of Klopp. But yeah, Chelsea and City want to pull out. And do you know the main thing about them? They're the only 2 clubs that are English and involved that don't have American owners or American people behind them. The Glazers at Man United, American. Stan Kroenke, American. FSG is American at Liverpool, and who's the other one? Tottenham is owned by an American. That's all I have to say on the matter, really. If one of a football fan, he's going to get killed by the fans if he keeps coming like this, mate. You will. Believe me. Yeah. The fans aren't going to stand for it any longer than they already do. They're already annoyed with VAR, but they stick by their clubs. But if these clubs go away, I've already seen Tottenham and United fans and Arsenal fans saying, who can I support now? Go to your local non-league club. They need the money more. They do. And I know people will say, oh, well, these clubs in non-league need to sort themselves out. Premier League needs to get the most money they can. No. These top 6 clubs get £400 million into the Premier League that goes down to League 1 and 2 in the Championship. Some of these clubs this year have survived off of that. You take those 6 clubs away, you get, what, 40 million, if that? It's simply not good enough if you're hoping. If you're hoping to, improve football, you don't do this. And the other thing that annoyed me as well, because it's still 3 minutes to kick off, is they didn't speak to the players or the fans or the managers. All of them came out and condemned it. This is London right now. I do apologise for the noise, but this is London right now from Thogden on Twitter. Shows how the fans think, doesn't it? That's exactly how the fans are feeling right now. It qualifies. Apologise for the explicit language there, but that's how fans are feeling. I ordered myself a shirt yesterday. I will show you. I don't know if any of you have seen this on Twitter or similar platforms, but the Terrace was selling these. Now, they're the same as what Leeds were wearing out against Liverpool. Apparently, Leeds did offer to give Liverpool the same shirts to wear out, but Leeds refused, and Klopp said it was something, I don't even know what he said. Swindon are on the pitch now. We'll read the comments, because I haven't. I hate City, but now I can respect them more. I already have respect for Liverpool. Agreed. I used to like Liverpool. I used to love them winning the Champions League. An English club doing it. They look to be what it should have been, but these American owners are really starting to grind my gears. And if they pull out, I'll congratulate them. Bayern Munich and Dortmund. I don't particularly like Bayern Munich, but I support them because they've not gone into it. This is Lucas. I said, hi. I don't support Arsenal anymore. I support my local team, MK Dons. Fair play to you, mate. Yeah, I don't like MK Dons either because of the franchise. But if you're from Milton Keynes, fair enough. I'm not going to say, oh, you're all because of the franchise. If you don't want to support Arsenal because of it, MK Dons, fair play to you, mate. But yeah, he doesn't give a shit about us, just a greedy bastard who wants money. Yeah, agreed. If someone is in this situation, I wouldn't support them, and I wouldn't support Newcastle. I go South Shields, they're my local. Yeah, Nathan, that's the main thing. If I was in a situation, Pompey had gone into it, the Eisners, who are American, had decided they wanted to do this, and they decided they wanted to be involved, I would go and support Baffins or Haven't. Happily. Well, United Services Pompey, who, by the way, are doing well in the Cup. I would go and support one of those clubs simply for the fact that they don't care for the money. They like the money and they do need the money, but they don't go about every day going, right, can we have this money, please, and this money, please, and we want this as well. They go, oh, thanks for the favour, mate. Thanks for the ticket prices. Ticket prices are fair. Food prices are fair. These Premier League clubs will happily charge 50, 60 quid for a ticket. Even if the non-Super League ones, they will charge 50, 60 quid. But the game is about to start, so we'll get onto that. Good on them. Say no to the Super League. Say no to the Super League. Say no to the Super League. Sign the petition as well. I don't know if I've got it in YouTube or anything. I'll put it there if I don't. But there is a petition that started to stop this. And I wasn't going to do a stream today, but Nathan texted me and asked me if I was doing one. And so I decided to do one. Thank you, Nathan, for messaging me there. I'll move that out of shot because, as you can tell, I've only just got in from college before this started, and that's from the Burton game, the last stream we did, I think. Pompey looked to get started quickly. They boot the ball forward, and Marquis wins the header, but it's only as far as the Swindon defence in the end, and out for a throw-in in the Swindon left-back position. And yeah, just do subscribe as well if you are new, because it does mean a lot to me. As Harness picks up the ball in the midfield of the park, passes it forward to Marquis. Marquis tries to run, doesn't quite get it. Harness tries to nip it off the defenders, but doesn't get it, and Swindon do come for a kick. Just inside their own half there. Pompey, it is a Pompey free kick. I'm going to go on YouTube Studio and like any comments. Please do go and give that video a like as well if you haven't. The preview of this one again. And obviously I can't make videos at college. Sorry, I'm reading out comments from the video here. And I'm going to respond to a couple. Not much going on in the Pompey game. Pompey enjoying more possession in this first minute, but Swindon do have the ball now, and they just don't really look like they can get forward. It is with their centre-back here. Marcus presses him out. He dinked it forward down the right wing. Close has picked it up, and Close passes it back to Rasmus. And Rasmus misses it, but it is back to the goalkeeper. Please do subscribe again if you are new to the channel. Go and have a look at my recent videos and do give them a like as well, please. Also, I'm going to put these up again, I always do. Also, one of the reasons PSG said no is because their owner has something to do with UEFA. He does, but also their owner is, I think there's something ties with Qatar. And one of the punishments is going to be that their players won't be able to play in the World Cup. And obviously, the Qatari government doesn't want players to be taken away, do they? So obviously PSG have opted to stay in it. Czech Republic. Hello, Diego. I'm guessing you're watching from the Czech Republic. Hope you're having a good day, mate, however it is over there. Swindon have had a shot with Brett Pittman left-footed there, but it's hit the roof of the stand and come back down to the roof of Pompey's net. Still 0-0. Pompey enjoy... Curtis is through down the... Oh, no, he's not. Through to the left-hand side of the box there. I thought I didn't show anything of it. Left-footed P-roller towards the keeper who picks it up, and Curtis is down injured. Oh, Chile. Yeah, I can't see the flags. It just tells me letters, Jacob. So I had to guess. I had to guess on that one. It is Chile, so I hope you're all right in Chile. Yeah, because on my laptop it doesn't show me it. It's just popped up on here. But on here it only shows me letters, and it came up with, I think it's a CL or something. But I hope you're all right, Diego. How are we all feeling ahead of the end of this season then, Pompey fans? As a ball is lofted forward there, McGilvray easily catches it. Looks to go quick, doesn't go quick, and eventually stops himself. Now, Pompey's Twitter is very far behind here because they're not that far behind, but luckily for me, I'm not too far behind the action. As Close lost one down the right wing, is hoofed away by the left back there. Raggett wins his header and it's out for a Swindon throw-in down their left wing. Nathan, that's commitment from Chile. God knows what time it is here. That is commitment. Very commitment. Very commitment? Very good commitment. I don't know why I said very commitment. Does geography at college and doesn't know flags. Bloody fraud. I can't, as I've said, Jacob, can't see the flag on my laptop. It says CL. I didn't know if it was Champions League. I imagined it was a flag, so I guessed. Boris has said he doesn't support plans for the Super League. I liked him before I now love him. Yeah, I'm glad he said that. I do feel bad for the guy because he came in to do Brexit. He did that, and then got given COVID to deal with, which I think anyone would have struggled with. But I'm not going to make my political opinions known in case people come at me for saying, "Oh, you believe this, you believe that." I can't vote anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Swindon have the ball at the defence here, just about to go into a past 5 minutes. Nothing much really going on, really. Marcus has nipped in there and nipped the ball off their centre-back. It does trickle out for a throw-in for Pompey. Somehow, Pompey's left wing, Marcus has tackled the centre-back. It's bubbled out, and they've given it to us. I'm loving this. That definitely wasn't a Pompey throw-in, but we'll take it. Daniels throws it back to Close, who's covering for him in the left-back role. I'm glad Close is back as well. We missed him last weekend, I think. I know he's not the most creative, but he does that role alongside Naylor. Johnson has it now right back to Harness. Harness lets it through his legs out to Williams. Johnson takes it. It's going to go out for a throw-in, but I don't think that did go out. The throw-in in about the left-back area, just in front of the penalty area. But I don't think that one went out. Be interesting to see if it did. I want to see a replay of that, but I'm not going to get shown a replay. I know that. At least, anyway. I follow share replays for things I don't care about, but I don't share replays for things that I do care about. Now, you know what? I'm going to set you guys a little quiz here. Because I can see now that I freeze on here, which is good to have, because then I can stop myself talking and I can resume. But I'm going to set you guys a little quiz of naming 2 or 3 players that have played for both Swindon and Portsmouth. Now, if you can work out 2 or 3 of these, well done. Put them in the comments if you know them, as many as possible. I know 4, I think. So do put them in the comments there if you know. Williams presses down Swindon's keeper here, Lee Camp, who bashes it long to Charlie Daniels, who's probably just going to shepherd that one out for a throw-in. He doesn't. He sends, I think that's Payne there, sends him completely the wrong way and then passes it inside. Swindon have nicked the ball off us here, though, into the box. I don't know who their number 9 is, but they're into the box. Everyone at school didn't support it, and we just fuck the Super League at break. Fair enough. Jacob Palmer, Nathan Thompson, Danny Rose, Brett Pittman, and Amin Linganzi. Yes, Jacob, you've got the floor there. I'm guessing you've seen a couple of them on Pompey's Instagram. And Nathan, the only one I know is Brett Pittman. Yeah. Well, he's currently playing for Swindon. He's up front for them. Jack Payne to whip this corner in left-footed for Swindon. It's going towards the middle. Rasmus has missed his clearance. Daniels has had to smack it out for another corner. Awful defending there by Pompey. It's whipped into the box on the 6-yard line in the middle of it. Rasmus completely free. He's left his man there. And instead of just kicking it away, he's missed the ball. It's gone through his legs. And Daniels had to kick it out for another corner. Brett Pittman, Nathan Thompson. Right-footed corner this time then. An in-swinger. It's whipped in now to the front post. They've won it again. Anthony Grant there, but it's gone wide of the front post and out for a Pompey goal kick. How old is Anthony? Come on, Wi-Fi. Please work. Once again, I will continue to apologise for my network issues. I can't plug my laptop in because there's no... so I've got a Wi-Fi router here, that one in. I'm going to come off of this and see what Wi-Fi I'm connected to. So if I connect to a different Wi-Fi to my laptop, then my laptop should improve. Nothing going on the Pompey games. Don't know what's happened there. We'll redo this. I'm hoping you guys can see me because my laptop says I've got a full black screen here. Right, okay, you can. Sorry about that. My iPad was messing up. I had to change something. Cod's vlog says, all right, pal. How are you, Ben, mate? I'm hoping you're good. Fleetwood hit a good bit of form. Stayed away from the relegation battle you could have ended up in. I hope you're having a good day, mate. Swindon actually been possibly the better side. They're passing it around Pompey quite well here. Could Pompey get hit by the new manager bounce? Tommy Wright in charge of Swindon after Sheridan stepped down at the weekend. They do look one forward here. Raggett heads it clear. Close goes to press, doesn't though. Harness goes to clear up and doesn't as well. Swindon have it down their right flank here. Patterson's onto his left foot. Jack Payne does into the box looking for Pittman. Pittman's too slow. And McGilvray wins the ball ahead of Rasmus Nikolaisen. Still 0-0 and still very boring inside this opening 10 minutes. This is genuinely painful sometimes. Hoofed forward by Pompey. Williams pressing down Anthony Grant, who's filling in at centre back today. I thought he was a centre mid. Evidently not. They come down the right wing. Well, the right back. They're passing it around. Pompey pressing them well. Harness looking to press the left back, who kicks it right footed only as far as close on the edge of the box. Centre back nicks in and smashes it into the linesman on the far side. We'll have a look, see if there's been any goals in any other games which are kicking off at other ridiculous times. 6 o'clock for a game on a Tuesday. Imagine fans were allowed in. What time are you leaving for the Tuesday night game this week? Oh, 12. Huh? 12? Good game in the under-18s Premier League as Villa beat West Brom 6-4. Oh, yesterday, I don't know if anyone else saw it, but Leicester doing to Southampton what the men's team do best and beating them by a considerable amount of goals, beating them 7-1. Have a look actually and see if there are any good players playing in that game. He's got a long name. See, right, I'm going to test you. See if you can pronounce that name. If it loads. He played in the Leicester game yesterday. From Thailand, 21 years old. No big players that I know of that were playing. As Swindon have another goal kick. Lee Camp to take. Right-footed. Pompey just need a goal. Do we need? We get a goal and then floodgates should open. We don't get a goal, we could have problems. Who is that, says Nathan? That's someone that played in the Leicester versus Southampton under-23 games in the Premier League yesterday, mate. What a baller. Should we see if he scored? I mean, they scored 7, so if he didn't, then I'd be questioning it. My charger's messing up here. See if he scored. He did. He scored. 70th minute. Well, it's going to be Grant. It's going to be someone number 10, taking right-footed. Away, good free kick there. Out for a throw-in on Swindon's left wing. That could have been bad. I'm just having a look at something on my phone here to try and work out things. Taken right-footed there by number 10. Over the wall. And McGilvray dives down to his right to save. You could save. Don't get me wrong. Who do you say is in goal for Swindon? Nathan, you should know him well. Lee Camp. He played for you in the Championship, didn't he? And was awful. But yeah, Nathan. Oh my God, he was terrible. Yeah, I think the documentary he was featured in that, wasn't he? As being shocking. Your number 2 is probably better than him. Then Daniels, bad touch to Grant on the right wing, into Pittman, into the box, onto his right foot, hits it, top corner, 1-0. Another mistake from Charlie Daniels, and Brett Pittman has scored against Pompey. What is Charlie Daniels doing there? We're playing bottom of the league. Charlie Daniels is going, oh no. He's touched it to Anthony Grant, who easily gets into the box. Pittman then completely sends everyone onto his right foot. Easy shot. Daniels jumps in and it's into the top corner. Comments that precede unfortunate events. Oh no, it had to be him. Goal 1-0. We are awful, says Dad. 1-0 to Swindon Town. I can't even say it's undeserved because they have deserved it. Painful. What more can I say? Both our keepers that year are terrible, says Nathan. Yeah, I think they were anyway. Harness back too close. The boys need to click in here and get something. A goal now and I'd be a bit less worried. But, you know, Harness down to the left wing for Johnson. Johnson dinks one into the box. Curtis at the back post unmarked. Right-footed, hits it. Saved by Lee Camp. He kind of bubbles around. I don't even know if he actually saved it. But it is out. Charlie Daniels brings it inside. Passes a good ball through to Curtis there, who cuts it off. That should be a penalty, ref. No? Curtis puts the ball round Missalou or well, I don't even know who that was. He puts the ball round. I think it might have actually been Anthony Grant, number 42. I don't know what number I saw, but puts the ball around Anthony Grant. It gets blocked off in the box, goes down, nothing given. And another tweet from Thogden, who's in London today at the Stamford Bridge. All kicking off at the bridge. Petr Cech has just gone over to the fans saying this is the wrong thing to do and let the team bus in. Fans booed him and said, "We want our Chelsea back." Well, they want their Chelsea back. What more can you say? This is painful. How can we physically find this enjoyable? Pain. Pain. What do they expect with everything that has went on though? I don't know. Petr Cech's obviously coming out and saying don't do this, but all that's happened, they're not going to stand there and go, okay, yeah, no, it's fine. They're not threatening the players or anything. They're stopping them from going in because they don't agree with them playing how they are. Pompey fans, what we feeling? Because currently, right now, I think throwing myself off a bridge would be more enjoyable than this. You pay £10 every week. I know it's cheaper than tickets, but you pay £10 every week and you get to watch this. Pompey losing to bottom of the league, Swindon. Our cold nights in Stoke. We want our cold nights in Stoke. We want our cold nights. We want our cold nights. We want our cold nights. We want them in Stoke. That was loud. Oh. Close. Well, no, Williams brings it forward. Further up on the left wing. He tries to cut inside. Can't. Eventually back to Daniels, the liability man. Up to Williams again on the left wing, who passes it back into Daniels, who's into the box. Across the box, straight to the centre back. Great cross. And we're just allowing Swindon to get out. It just boots it into them, but does win the ball back to Williams. Williams across to Naylor. Naylor across to Close. Close across to Johnson. And Johnson might as well pass it across for a throw in here. Johnson then across to Close the other way. Naylor turns around and gets blocked, but it goes back to Close. Close up to Naylor. Naylor back to Close. Close across to Rasmus. Brings it forward, knocks it around someone up to Curtis. Curtis up to Daniels. Daniels up to Williams, who gets blocked off. That's going out for a goal kick. Brilliant. But yeah, this game is being very boring right now. This game is very boring. Harness gets it in the attacking midfield role and gets tackled by a Swindon midfielder, I think. And now it will be a free kick to Swindon. Ooh, but now it's obvious. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, silver lining. Sorry, I'm singing because it's more enjoyable than watching that. Tripe, you could say. Swindon have got it forward to Naylor, who just passed it out to Daniels, who goes nowhere. Back to Naylor, back to Close. Close across to Daniels. Daniels hoofs it down the line to no one. Jeff, this team is just not good enough. Can't blame the Cowleys. They can't bring in anyone. I'm not going to blame the Cowleys, quite simply, because it's not their team. It's the players that aren't good enough, and it's been shown. I know you could say about Jacket, and people would have said that about Jacket, and they would have gone, well, it's Jacket. It's not Jacket's fault. It's the players. Yeah, but they're his players. Jacket bought them, and Jacket trains them. These aren't the Cowleys players. These are players that Jacket has assembled, and they've not been good enough. So, you know. Not good enough. When Daniels joined, I thought it was good. Now Daniels is here. He's not good. Yeah, I've read that. If only we could sing in football grounds. Yes, Nathan, if only we could. Another save from Lee Camp there, but it's another easy one. Really, I left about 20 minutes. It's 1-0. Fucking hell. Yeah, it is, surprisingly. Let me guess, it was Pittman. You would be correct in thinking that because we're getting battered by Brett Pittman. Brett Pittman's tricky Reds are beating us 1-0. It's quite painful, actually, just what's happening. I thought maybe they'd improve. They looked to under the Cowleys, but Pittman cuts out another pass. No effort from Pompey there. Still no effort from Pompey as they whip in the ball left-footed. Rasmus is the only one effort to get it away. Johnson looks a bit of a liability there, but misses out on the ball. Oh, well, of course it was lol. Couldn't have been anyone else, could it? You know. What more can you say? You know, I could sit here all day and slate everyone, but I don't want to. I don't want to be silent either, but Pompey just not as good as I thought we would be. But Johnson on the right wing. Johnson left-footed into the box. Marquis don't even bother. At the close on the edge. Might as well hit one, mate. Close. Out to Naylor. Naylor. Well, another goal kick to be taken by Lee Camp here. Marcus brings it down the halfway line, looks to chip it over, someone doesn't, and they hit one from the halfway line. I don't know why that's for. It's for a free kick. That's why. But there's a free kick for Pompey here. How are you losing to Swindon and got you on my bet? Mason, I apologise, but on behalf of Portsmouth Football Club, we're useless. That's why. Orlando, Portsmouth blowing my ticket. What, betting ticket or what? We've had more possession, only one less shot, and we're one at the bottom of the league. Well, I didn't think supporting a Cowley team could be this painful. I just hope he stays in the summer and builds his own team. Because if he doesn't, we then will be ruined. We'll be well and truly screwed. Blake, if you change your setting because you look orange and everything looks darker. Oh, yeah. I haven't. I'll have a look and see what's going on here. It might be because the sun is setting outside my window. Yeah, the sun's set. So give me 1 minute. I should now look whiter. Yeah, there you go. It's because the sun's setting outside. So it's a bit darker. Mason, haha, try supporting Sun and losing to Wigan twice in one season. Mate, you say that. We lost to them once. We lost to... Who did we lose to twice? Was it Shrewsbury? Curtis down the left wing. I'll work out who we've lost to twice in a minute. Curtis into the box on the left wing. Round two players. Knocks it back to Close. Onto his right foot to Nelly on into the box. Who hits one. Deflected. And back to Johnson, who loses out here. And Swindon come away with it. Who did we lose to twice? I want to say it's Shrewsbury, but we drew to them at the start of the season. We lost to Charlton twice. I know that. Doncaster twice. We lost to someone low twice as well, I think. We lost to Northampton 4-1. That's bad enough. Blackpool twice we lost to as well. I think that's about it, really. We lost twice to a few teams. We lost to Wigan, though. Twice. Yeah, we lost to Wigan twice. So, you know, Mason, we've done the same thing, though. We're losing to Wigan twice in one season. Jeff, if we score tonight, I'm going to crack open a bottle of wine. I think I've got a cider in there somewhere that I will crack open if we score. If we win, I'll be content. Because it's not like if we win, I'll be celebrating promotion. Because if we win, that's the bare minimum, is winning the game. But what can I say? Have I turned orange again? Let's have a look, because it looks like I'm turning orange again. And you're wondering what I'm doing. My camera has an inbuilt light. It has a built-in light on it. So I'm just trying. Anybody got a link to AI? I haven't got any links. I'm trying to look at something, but I don't know what I'm trying to look at. Flying across the country. I apologise to all 11 viewers at the moment about how boring this blooming game is, but there's nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. This is just pain, and more pain. Headed forward, Williams don't even jump for it. And Swindon are looking to put it in behind. Raggett gets it right-footed here and smashes it out for a Swindon throw on the left-hand side, about the halfway line. I'm going to spin around in my chair. That's just how it feels being a Pompey fan right now. Is hitting myself in with a book is probably more enjoyable. Anyone watching this, I can't do anything other than apologise. Close gets the forward to Williams, out to the left wing for Daniels, who chips one in behind for Curtis, who Lee Camp does come and clear it up though. I thought you said Lee Camp was bad. We're back. Once again, I don't know what's happening. Jeff, God, this is like watching paint dry. It is. It is very much so like watching paint dry. Super Brett, super Cookie. Cheers for that one. Once again, so he scored today against us, but we let him go for nothing when currently our problem is scoring goals. McGilvray's come out of his box here and headed it straight to their number 9. But Rasmus has managed to smash it away. Once again, that was very, very close to being dangerous. Even you're not watching the game anymore. I am, but I'm looking at stuff on my phone as well. Johnson down the right wing. Because it's up there anyway. Naylor into the box to Close. He's on the right-hand side. Dinks one, and that's not in. No, I've got it here. But I'm just having a look at other things at the moment to keep updated with Super League and Pompey News and Twitter and things like this. I don't want to miss out on anything. That's the main thing. Is anyone else here watching the actual game? And if you are, let me know what you're thinking, because I'm very painful. Bored. Many words. Pompey have it at the back here and nothing's going on, so I'm going to look at my phone again. Cowleys need to do something at half time. It's not their fault they need to get players in during the summer. They do. Yeah. If they get their own players in, I won't be too worried. But other than that, you know, if they can get their own players in, they can do their own things and work to their strengths, then maybe we can have a bit of a push next season or do something. But it's painful. It is painful. Marquis is so bad. Yeah, he hasn't done anything today. Over the top looking for Williams, who does capitalise in behind it and then stops and gives him time into the box for Curtis. Curtis right foot deflected over the bar and out for a corner. That should have been 1-1. It should be 1-0, but it should have been 1-1. Getting Ronaldo from Juve and Messi from Barca for the Super League. What signings they'd be. I think they're good ones for the future. They're passionate about what they do and they're very skillful. Nathan, if the Cowleys get some players in next season in the positions you need, you might have a chance next season. Hopefully. That's all we can say, isn't it? Curtis looking to pressurise the centre-backs here. Him, Williams, and then Harness is dropping off slightly, but Williams is there and they smash it clear left-footed. It's in behind the defence here. They're through on goal, no, they're not. Raggett just about cleans it up. And Johnson heads it up rather than away. They still haven't there's box number 10. Passes it back to number 22. They're in no rush here because they don't need to be. Pompey back in the same doldrums as they were under Kenny Jackett. Yeah, they are. And left-footed shot here. Well caught by McGilvray, but that was dangerous again. My nan is better than Marquis and she's on crutches. My brother's better than Marquis and he's 3. Still think he'd win a header. Pompey, why do you do this to me? It's almost like they don't want us to win. It's like, well, you know what? We enjoy annoying people more. Jacob, get me up front, clinical. Yes, mate, you are. Nathan, I thought Marcus was good. What's happened? Mate, he was. I think I think it's confidence. As soon as you got a striker that's not getting many goals, he's struggling for them, and then he struggles with confidence as well. That's all it is. I don't think he's got problems with other things like his finishing because he's still got it in him. It's just like Timo Werner. They've got it in them, just not confident enough. Williams into the box here, right-footed, cleared away again, only as far as Tom Naylor. Up to Harness. Exchange the 1-2 into the box here. Shoot across the goal. Shoot! Don't do the dilly-dally stuff. This one. Harness gets to the edge of the 6-yard box there, and instead of shooting, tries to cross it where there's absolutely no one. It gets cleared away easily. He was through on goal then. Chipped in by Naylor to Curtis. Curtis heads it down to Marcus, who hits one on the volley, and that's bobbling out straight for a goal kick. No surprises there. It's a good ball by Naylor there. Marcus does the right thing. Curtis heads it down, but Marcus Hits one wide. Calm down, Blake. It's hard to calm down when your team's losing to the bottom of the league. How? Just hit one, mate. I do apologise if I do come across as very angry at the moment, but I am. That's a yellow card, referee. Anthony Grant pulls down John Marquis, who's still down. Doesn't get a yellow card for it, though. I don't think there was a yellow card if you're not going to book some of our players, but he did stop the attack. So... CDM telling strikers to score. Bloody hell, Blake. If that is you will go out for a throw. Yeah, but I'm not a striker. Strikers should score. Into the box now, Rasmus. I'd hit one in. I would have shot from there. I know how to score. Raggett into the box now. Bobbles around on his feet at the harness. Wins a corner. It's fine. We all get angry at our football clubs at some point. Yeah, we do, mate. Look at my phone. It's going to be taken left-footed by Daniels. I'm keeping up with updates on Twitter if you're wondering why I'm not necessarily looking at the screen, but I am still watching. Daniels left-footed to the front post, to the edge of the box here, where there's not one Pompey player to clean it up, and Swindon come away with it again. Will be a Pompey throw-in down the right wing, though, but Swindon easily being able to clear some of this. You're probably wondering why I'm just dancing around here, because I'm bored. That's why. Oh, mate. CDMs don't score often, but when they do, it's normally bangers outside the box. Jacob, you know that. Nathan, yes. Normally, when I shoot, it does end up near the goal. Not in, but near the goal, quite powerfully. For instance, Tom Naylor loves to score a good banger, doesn't he? I do love to score a good banger as well. Pompey coming away with it down the left wing here. Close left-footed up to Williams. It's going to be a throw-in to Swindon, though. I thought that would have been a Pompey throw-in. Evidently not. But once again, I'm not going to sit here and slate the referee because he's actually done quite a good job today. And as some of you may know, I don't like giving credit to referees all that often. And my iPad is going to die. Into the box here, Swindon, our right-footed shot deflected by Raggett and away. Mind do, hope the Cowleys give them the hairdryer treatment at half-time. Enough is enough. Yeah, Jeff. I think it is half-time now, but my game's slightly behind. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I've got to plug my iPad in because I do have the stream up on my iPad so I can look at the comments here. Hope the Cowleys give them... Yeah, I've already said that. But yeah, hopefully they just absolutely slate them. It's not been good enough from this half. We need to come out better. I'm looking at Twitter to see any reactions. I think Dad and Lewis should be joining me at some point. I don't know whether they will. This is what I don't get as well. So the players have to come out separately, but they go in together. I don't know why they come out separately. Anyway. I'm spinning around. Ow. Get my knees on the microphone. I have trouble coming. Pompey, your fault today. Let me know your thoughts then, everyone. Are we happy with that? Are we not happy with that? Thoughts on that first half? We do trail the league bottomers. I don't know what to say. The team at the foot of the league are the ones we're trailing currently. We're trailing bottom of the league. Jacob, you're such an attention seeker you are, Mr. O'Neill. Thanks, Jacob. Thoughts on the owners? I'm guessing by owners you mean our owners, not the ones in the Super Six. Well, the Super Six, the stupid six, the big teams. I like our owners. They've done decent with us. Maybe not invested as much as we would have loved from transfers, but they've not spent small amounts. They've kept us afloat this past year and given us a profit, so I'm not going to slate them here. They've done quite well. I think this is where he's driven your dad to drink, probably. He's probably drinking blooming wine or something. Don't drink that, but he probably is. I'm hoping he comes in. I don't know whether he will or not. We will find out. We will find out. Erectile dysfunction. Good name. I agree. Trick me there. I'll give you that. You made me say it. But yeah. I just hope Dad comes in. Jacob has said, "Love you really, boo." Cheers, mate. Honestly, I think falling off my chair would be more enjoyable. Austin 2-1 win. The Cowleys do love a good 2-1. I think we trailed against Ipswich at half time. And we were 1-1. We weren't beating them at half time. We did beat them 2-1 though. So that's when, you can hope. You can dream. And everything in between. Would you? I would sign him. Class player, mate. Best player in the world, in my opinion. So Dad is going to join, but he needs a link on WhatsApp. So I'm going to have to go and find him a link. And then send him one. Spinning around. Dad's in my way. Chelsea are pulling out of the Super League. I heard that. I hope they are. Shall we look on Twitter and see if anything's been said? We will have a look. Large numbers of Chelsea fans are outside their ground, saying Roman do the right thing, things such as that. I'm on their Twitter right now. I'm going to go on their actual page online and see if anything has been said. That has been sent the link. So we'll see if Dad does join. Hopefully he does. So Petr Cech did come out and speak to the Chelsea fans, but they didn't respond well, I don't think. But half time, Pompey are losing 1-0 to bottom of the league, and I'm hoping Dad will join in the near future. I think Lee Brown's a big miss as well. People won't mention it, but just Daniels has been shocking as a first choice. Lee Brown just looks better than him. He's so much better than him. Oh. But what can we say? So I've sent Dad the link. I'm waiting. In the meantime, though, mate. Oh, I'm just looking at things online while I wait for Dad here. I don't have much to say other than that, the stuff I've already said. So, No, I'm going to have to put headphones on here because I've lost my. No, I'm not actually. I've just remembered I don't have to. I should have probably done this before Dad joined. No worries with that. I've found them. Right. So we are going to get Dad in. I'm going to have to put these in quickly. So he can hear me. Once I connect to them, he'll be able to hear me. Right. Let's get Dad in. Dad, are you there? There's a lot of squeaking going on. I don't know where that squeaking's coming from. Dad, can you hear us? Well, Dad is frozen. I can hear a squeak, but I don't know where it's coming from. Right. Anyway. Nathan, I'll give you my thought, by the way. You're reacting. You aren't playing good enough. There's no passion in the squad. There isn't. Not at the moment. Anyway. I don't know where Dad is. Is it squeaking for anyone else? Pompey will lose today, probably. Right. Can everyone hear squeaking, or is it just me? Because I'm hearing very bad squeaking coming through this. Which obviously isn't what you want to hear. I'm going to sort this out. 1-0 Swindon. You think it'll finish that way, Blake? I hope it doesn't, but I wouldn't write it off happening. Right, I'm going to add Dad back here, in this way. This has been a nightmare now. We've got about 2 minutes left of this half, and Dad is still on a black screen. Swindon is the best. You're better than us at the moment. You're not the best because you are bottom of the league. I'm going to have to add myself in here as well. Because Dad is not there. Dad? Hello? Right, Dad, if you can hear me, leave it and then rejoin. I've had to remove them. But anyway. It's very painful, this. We're the PFC. We lose to everybody. Ali, 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 oh. Ali, 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 oh. We're the PFC. We lose to everybody. Mate. I guess it's painful, this. Please do let me know, Pompey fans, your thoughts, because they are there. I'm guessing some of you may be joining for the score, so I will put that back on. But do let me know your thoughts on that first half. I'm going to actually probably join on my phone, not join this, but join the live to test the audio. Because I don't know if it was my iPad having problems, but I do need to know. Because Dad is still not here. I think his phone died in the middle of it. I think he's back now. We'll give it a couple of seconds and we'll add him back, but I just need to check something on my phone quickly. So I'm trying to see if Chelsea have actually pulled out or if they're still waiting. But in the meantime, is he here? Dad, can you hear me?
Dad, can you hear me?
Can you hear me, Dad?
Can you hear me, Dad?
Right. Okay. I think you're very quiet. Have you got your headphones on you? Because they're the things that work. Right. Dad's Wi-Fi is playing up. So in the meantime, I'll answer this question. Do you believe the Pompey will lose today? I don't want to say we will, but I don't think it's unlikely. Dad, thoughts on that first half, if you can hear me? Can you hear me? It's quite enjoyable, actually, just me talking to no one and Dad just standing there staring at the screen. Who doesn't like the live streams when Dad is struggling with technology? We like to not hear Dad because Dad is annoying. I don't even know what's going on here. This is more enjoyable than the game, actually, not being able to hear Dad. Dad, talk if you can hear me. Well, that's good, isn't it? I'm going to remove him and add him. This is fun, this is. Dad. Dad. Can you hear me? And he's gone again. This is probably the most enjoyable stream we've done so far, with Dad just sat there not having a clue what's going on. Pop that up there. I don't know where Dad is, but we move. Anyone questions as Pompey do return out for the second half? Dad can hear me. So he's texting and he can hear me, but nothing's happening. Okay, he's gonna have to leave it for today. We will have to re-invite him on Saturday. He'll be next to me again. Dad will be next to me live from probably 2:15 on the weekend again, as Pompey have another game. Don't know who it's against exactly, but we have another game. And please do subscribe if you're new, as Pompey do get us underway in this second half. Pompey have come out looking like they need to win it this second half. So Williams left-footed out to the left-hand side for Curtis onto his right foot into the box. Marquis ducking instead of trying to win it. Close play now pass to Curtis. That could be going out. Curtis does keep it in though. Offside against Pompey there. With throw-in. Yeah, a throw-in. A free kick for Swindon. This is so boring. Uninspiring. It's just uninspiring for Pompey today. There's no passion, really. Nicholas has gone down there after a stray elbow by Brett Pittman. That's got to be a yellow card, I think, surely. If he's going to call it as a free kick, he's got to punish him. He hasn't punished him, though, which is interesting. As a result, Pompey still 1-0 down, still 11 men versus 11, and Pittman has won it back again, tries to go around nail it, but can't. Pittman looks faster now than in his entire Pompey career combined. Up the left wing for Curtis now. Williams making a dart and run down the left as well. Curtis does find him, but Anthony Grant comes in and nicks the ball off him. Take it quickly back to Close. Close up to Daniels. Daniels across to Curtis. Curtis does a spin, right-footed, looks to curl one, doesn't quite, wide of the far post. Good effort there from Ronan Curtis, just not quite on target. I'm still scrolling through Twitter to try and find out if anything else is happening. Once again, though, nothing really happening for Pompey. I'll try again at full time. I'd sack the whole first team. Utterly useless, says Dad. I wouldn't sack them all. I'd take a couple of them. Curtis has looked okay. Not great, but he's looked okay. Uninspiring. Everything we didn't want. Everything we're getting. Can't even beat Swindon. Unacceptable. That, if we fail to win today, that is unacceptable. A team chasing the playoffs shouldn't be getting 1-0 defeats away at a team bottom of the league. I know they're scrapping for points, but still. Not at this point in the season, at least. Maybe at the beginning when teams are down there, but not out of their own fault. But not now. Nothing going on, nothing happening in Pompey's favour. Jack it in, says Jacob. Probably be better than what we have. Curtis looks to go around another player. Can't. Gets tackled. Grant chips one forward. Is that Grant? No, is it? Yeah, it's Grant. Chips one forward, doesn't make anything of it. And it's forward now. Looks to get Pittman. It's not Pittman. That's the other striker in behind. Can't do it. It's out for a Pompey goal kick. You should be scoring past league camp, surely. I'd like to think so as well, but we're not. We're struggling with that at the moment. It's painful, really. Pain. Much pain. Do. This is just Pompey fans. Let me know how you're feeling right now, because I'm not feeling happy. This is painful and we know it. Into the box here. Pittman is breathing, running Curtis in a sprint. And it's out to the left wing now. Curtis battling on Swindon's left wing, Pompey's right wing. Curtis is down. I think there's going to be a Pompey free kick. I don't know what's happened, but there's going to be a Pompey free kick. Painful. Do. Curtis looks to get on the left wing. It goes through his legs again. Going to be easily stopped. Chip forward. Close does cut it out. It's out for another throw in. With what has been going on at Pompey the last few days, you think there may be some truth that the club's going up for sale? Maybe. But then I think if we went up, then they'd be in a better position to sell. So maybe not. They come down the right wing here. They do Swindon. Right-footed cross into the box. Naylor flicks it. Daniels heads it up. Rasmus and Ray have the same ball to Close, who kicks it away eventually. Yeah, I mean, they might be looking to sell, but I think it's unlikely. Jacob has put any Swindon player get in. No. I don't think anyone would fit in our squad. I mean, Grant looks okay in midfield, but as a unit they're all right. But individual players, probably not. It's just what I think anyway. I mean, people may disagree with me, and that's their opinion. They may get some of their players in. Okay. I think Pompey have been the better side this second half, but not doing anything with it. Marquis is through here. He's onside into the box. John Marquis, right-footed, bubbles around everywhere. Harness hits one, saved by Lee Camp, bobbling around here. It's out for a Pompey corner. That should have been 1-0 again. It's dodgy. Dodgy. It's going to be whipped in left-footed by Charlie Daniels again. Charlie Daniels across, headed away. And he's through here, number 10. He's got rounded Johnson and Harness, but eventually they do get back and stop him. Close then hoofs one forward, and nobody is there to win it, and it's gone straight through to the goalkeeper, Lee Camp. This is just pain. Painful, and more painful. Whipped in by Swindon to the back post. It's over. Everyone looks to be going to have Pompey throw in on the right back. It's not, though. Number 10 does keep it in. Back now. Forward again to number 10. Once again, I don't know many of their names. He falls over. and gets the free kick. Marquis is useless. I mean, he got into the box there and didn't bother. Gets into the box, goes, ooh, messed it up, and then passed it, and it was too late by then. So, yeah. Your father is not happy. Not surprised, Dad. It isn't great. It's very boring. And nothing is happening. So, I'm looking at paperwork here because I'm bored. Something I never do is look at paperwork, and I'm doing it because there's nothing else to do. It's up to Curtis. To Williams. Marquis could be through here. He's just toe punted it at Lee Camp. He's offside, which he'll be glad to see, but it was shocking from him. Shocking from him there. Don't think any Pompey fan is happy, Nathan. I can't imagine we would be anyway. It was very nearly 2-0. Brett Pittman had a shot saved that could have easily gone in. Chelsea are leaving the Super League as soon as possible, and I believe City has left as well. Yeah, I saw that. We'll go back on Twitter. I've just come off it to have a look at Instagram and see if anything's going on there. I don't know whether they've made an official statement yet. Bristol Rovers are losing 1-0 to MK Dons in other news. That's something good though. Chelsea are about to give it away. About to leave. City are going to be leaving as well. Luke Shaw has just made a statement on it saying he doesn't support it. Anyway, are we still playing shit? Yeah, we are. Unsurprisingly. Lee Camp, right-footed, smashes it forward out of his hands. Pittman brings it down past Rasmus Nikolaisen into the box here. He's through. Fucking Charlie Daniels again! Penalty to Swindon. Charlie Daniels with the foul. So he caused the first goal and he's now giving them a penalty. Charlie Daniels. And any money Pittman to put that one away. Pittman does put the penalty away. And it's 2-0 to Swindon Town. Can't even say we haven't had the chances because we have. It's just poor again. Painful and more painful, and then even more painful as Pompey go 2-0 down. No chance of a win here. No way we're meant to play for this bunch of losers. We won't. We're not getting in the top 6. There's no hope of it anymore. I think personally, Doncaster have a better chance of getting there. I can't even able to watch it anymore. It's just Charlie Daniels did go into the book for that. I hope he gets banned because he's useless. Shocking. Useless player. They've got it down the right wing here. Curtis looks depressed. Curtis has gone up front, I think. The foul there by someone. I don't know who by, because Rasmus is down as well as their striker. It's going to be a Pompey free kick, I think. Yeah, it's going to be a Pompey free kick, but this isn't going to get any better, is it? Let's be honest. It's past the point of where it can get better now. Blue Army. Nathan, thought Charlie Daniels was good, former Prem player, former. Yeah, mate, he was, and I thought good things of him. But he hasn't gone and proved that one, has he? We've got 30 minutes to score 3. Into the box here with Williams. Across goal to nobody. Helpful. He's about 74 now. Yeah, that's the problem with him. Classic Pompey. Ah, right, yeah. I don't even want to watch it anymore. It's just one of those things. It's just you want to keep watching and you want to support the boys, but you can't because this is what they put you through. Pompey fans, do put here as well if you think we're good enough for promotion. Swindon are in our box again. We've got out, but if I was the Cowleys, I would tell Pompey to stick the job. I'm guessing you mean where the sun don't shine. But they need to back him now because what more can they do? Painful, really. If I was Danny Cowley, I'd think I wouldn't take the job, to be honest. We keep going at this. How would I? Bring in Mourinho, Jakin. Can't blame the Cowleys. You can't blame the Cowleys. It's not their players, ultimately. And this season was about consolidation after Jacket left. But Pompey laughing. I think you're a Swindon fan. At least we're not going down, I suppose. That's all I can say. But another wayward pass by Curtis there. Pompey were the better side to that penalty was given away, I think, and we still have come out and we're better than Swindon at the moment. But we're not getting we're getting the chances, we're not putting them away. That's the problem. Getting told break. No. I'd rather just be fighting in the playoffs and not make them than be fighting off relegation. All I'm going to say. I'm just passing the ball about here. Pompey. Right wing for Naylor, heads it into the box and cleared. We can't score, we can't. Blake manager. Wouldn't mess the Pompey fan that's pissed off and when they're getting beat. Yeah, mate, I'm fuming. I'm not wrong though, am I, Nathan? At least we're staying out. At least we'll be playing League One next season, minimum. Marquis into the box, passes it back to Swindon. He doesn't bother passing it to a team in white, he passes it to the red ones. Marquis needs to get his eyes tested, I think. Lincoln have taken the lead away at Burton. Down the left wing with Williams. Daniels, the most useless player in a white shirt today. Close has just sat one of them on their bum. Then pass it back to Curtis. Curtis has a shot from the box. Well saved by Lee Camp. It's going to be a corner for Pompey. Yeah, exactly. Instead of a chance of going up, low possibility it could happen. Yeah, Nathan, it's low, but at least we're in that kind of battle. The corner was taken, not even shown that I follow, but it's been headed away, unsurprisingly. Harness has got it, dinks it into the box to the back post where Daniels is, probably going to end up over the stand. He stops it, and then runs back and gives it to Williams. Williams to Close. Close to Williams. Marquis is awful. If they're fans, then they would have got subbed off because they were boosted. Yes, they would have been. Sorry, staying up, that's my positives. Jeff, it ain't a positive, mate. I was simply saying to this person that said Pompey are that bad that at least we're in the league next season. There is going to be a sub. I think George Byers is going to be coming on. I don't know, though. We're going to beat Shrewsbury, says Evan. Oh, are they? No, that hasn't come up. Oh, it has now. Fair enough. And is that your rubbish in the background, Lol? Yes, it is, I think. Williams dashes through the middle of them here, does get stopped. Marquis, ridiculously heavy touch into the box. Out for a goal kick. George Byers is coming on now. Once again, I thought it didn't show me who for. For Charlie Daniels. Finally, that mug is being brought off. I hope he never comes back on in a Pompey shirt. Muppet. You will still get players, I reckon. Evan, mate, we need at least a point today. And we're not going to get that. So... So it's another shot on target there. McGilvray stops easily, but I hate making these streams boring, but ultimately, Harness has been brought down off the ball and is down injured. Free kick to Pompey there. Should be a yellow card as well. It is. How can we be so bad? Something's wrong with this club. Yes, Evan has another Sunderland fan. To be fair, guys, I have respect for you two at the moment because you're not saying anything bad about us. Evan's saying you'll still get players, I reckon. And, you know, you're friendly, and that's what I like about football fans. That's all I can say. But at the start of the season, I predicted Sunderland would probably get top 2. So did I. I didn't do a video on it, but that's what I said. And that's making me look like a right muppet right now. A right muppet. I predicted us 8th again when we have Parky. Fair enough. If you had a Johnson from the start, I reckon you'd have gone up automatically. Because I know you've gone through a bit of bad form at the minute. But that happens in a season. And you would have had all the good form continuously through the season. So Pompey have another corner here. Curtis to take. Northampton are beating Ipswich 2-0. Curtis whips in, Naylor at the front post, deflected, and it's going to be out for another corner, hopefully. It's not, as a goal kick. So another Pompey change coming up. I follow not showing it, but there is no Pompey change coming. James Bolton comes on for Raggett. This Portsmouth, Gabriel, I don't know if you're a Pompey fan, but yeah, we're not great, mate. Not as a club. We're a good club, but not great at the moment. Pittman can't run anymore, but he can score goals. Yeah. Yeah, if we had Johnson at the start and our new owners, I think we'd have went up. Probably. Because they would have invested in some more players as well. Williams keeps the ball on, but there's no one there. Why is Nellis in the box when you commentate? Because it's normally only because we win corners. We don't do anything else, or we hoof it up. Bolton has come in at centre-back here. And Warren did say, I did read it out, but Pittman can't run anymore. He has actually been outpacing some of our players, including Ronan Curtis. Williams fighting here, and then eventually opts to knock it back because he has no other options. This side's been rotten for a while now. This is relegation form. It is as well. I know we had those 4 wins under them that put us back in the run-in, but we're not in that run-in anymore. If we lose today, I wouldn't even put us as a championship team. "15 minutes to go, Pompey in search of just a goal. 1 goal, and we can be a bit more happy." Without that goal, though, I wouldn't say we're a weak team. Says Garrett. Yeah, we are a weak team at the moment. We need some more players to come in under the Cowleys, and I wouldn't get rid of the Cowleys either because you're not going to get many better managers out there. It's just their team, not good enough. Curtis made for the dart run for the middle. Marcus opts to go out wide to Williams instead, who's behind. Williams into Byers, who I think is a great pass from Byers there to Harness, close over the top. Harness into the box, and it's hoofed away. Pittman. Oh my God. Nick Eliasson's about a metre away from Pittman. Pittman jumps on the floor and the ref gives it as a foul. Nick Eliasson's not even near him. Anyway. I'm not one to talk. "14 minutes. Close kicks it, trying to go forward, doesn't, and Swindon have the ball again. Naylor across to Williams. Williams is going to bring it forward. Gets tackled well. Pompey throwing on the left wing. Gabriel, you are crying, Blake question. No, I'm not. I'm not crying. I'm just annoyed, mate. I make it like I'm crying because of the like, but no, I'm not crying. It's just painful because it's happening quite a lot. Williams has just been booked for time waste. Well, Williams has just said a word about time wasting. Why would Williams be time wasting? The ref has just come over to Williams and said, stop time wasting. Anyway, Marquis hat-trick. I think there's more chance of... What's there more chance of in this world? Ellis Harrison becoming fit again and managing in the last 4 games to finish top scorer in the league. There's more chance of that happening right now. Because Pompey can't ever get the ball in the blooming box. Substitution for Swindon. I don't know who's coming off because I thought I've cut away from it again. Marquette needs to up front and tell us what the plan is because this is not acceptable. You're not wrong, it's not. Anyway, how long is he injured for? End of the season. He's out for the season, including playoffs if we get there. Says Gabriel. Curtis is a player that I'm scared of if they play Sunderland, quality player. He's been our best player today, actually. That's not saying much, but he's been quite good in today's performance. Not even by the standards of today. He's been good. This would be a good performance from him on most days. He's just not. There's no any other players. Well, not any other players there to finish his chances he's creating off or do anything with them. We're just not even getting in their box now. They're happy to let us onto them and then just hoof it clear and then repeat the trick. Whereas we're still trying to play the best football we can play, and that's not going to work anymore. This is smash and grab time, get it forward in the box and finish a chance off. Williams crosses one in left footed to the back post. Bolton wins his header, but there's literally no one there to pick it up. And Payne smashes it clear. I think his name's Payne. Bolton wins his challenge, and there's absolutely no one out there, so Bolton continues the run. Marquis now goes to tackle someone and then manages to foul himself. Marquis has kicked someone and he's ended up on the floor while the other player is perfectly fine. Jesus. My dad has a bet on Pompey to win 3-0. Marquis hat-trick. What, today? Well, that's not happening. I could tell you that for a fact. Williams has stopped it on the left wing. Byers with a quick pass to close back to Byers. Byers across to Harness, not Williams. Harness has a shot just over the bar. Very powerful, but not quite good enough. Pompey to make their third and final sub because you only get 3 slots. Once again, I follow not showing it. Andy Cannon has come onto the pitch now. I don't know who for. Because of how good Pompey are. How good Pompey are. Because of how good I follow are. That's what I meant to say there. Cannon straight into the action, digging in there. Harness. Marquis has picked it up. Marquis has got it. Marquis, good pass out to Curtis. Curtis into the box. Curtis left-footed. Bobbles into the back of the net. Hello. Hello. Pompey are alive here. But it's that man again, Ronan Curtis. The only positive light of today's team is Ronan Curtis. And he's the one that's got the goal. Yes, Nathan, Evan and Gabriel, we have scored. It is 2-1. Ronan Curtis with the left-footed effort into the box, beats the defender and puts one in the back of the net. Seven minutes. We need another goal if we're any chance of playoffs. Accrington have taken it against Doncaster as well. Pompey are now better side. What minute are we in? 83rd we're in. There's plenty of time. Byers up to Curtis. Byers hits one. Byers right foot. What a save by Lee Camp. Nathan, I thought you said he was bad, mate. That's one of the best saves I've ever seen against Pompey. It was a nice hike for him, but for Byers has been a shining light since he's come on. Exchanges the 1-2 with Curtis to the edge of the box, right footed, looking for that bottom corner, can't quite get it. It's out for a Pompey corner. Sorry. Still time. Curtis looks like he cares. It's bobbling around in the box, and it's going to be a foul. I don't know what for, but obviously I follow being as good as they are. Didn't show it again. Nicolaisen is going into the book. Once again, don't know what for. As it gets hoofed clear by Lee Camp. Nothing going on in this game still. Pompey may be 2-1 now, but equally, nothing happening. We'll just spin around in a circle. Cannon on the ball. Cannon across to Curtis. Curtis forward, deflected. It's going to go out for Pompey corner. Portsmouth is kidding, losing to a team that's in the 4th division. Yeah, they pretty much are in the 4th division. They're the bottom. They're going to be there next season. I'll read your comment in a minute, Jeff. Curtis to take the corner. Right footed into the box here. One again by Swindon out for another Pompey corner. Funny how he played better when Byers plays. Why he's on the bench? No wonder he walked out. He knows, but he's been class today, mate. Since he's come on, I don't get it. How we played today? Awful. Apart from the last couple of minutes. Who scored it? Curtis scored it, as Jimmy did. But Curtis take another corner into the box. This one to the back post. Rasmus wins his header. Camp catches that one easily with no effort from anyone in a white shirt whatsoever. Have a look at other League One scores. They should be nearing half time now, some of them. Watford are beating Norwich away. Norwich winless since they get promoted if they lose today. Brentford 1-0 with Cardiff. Sheffield Wednesday beating Blackburn and Preston 1-0 up against Derby. Accrington are 1-0 up at home to Doncaster. Lincoln and MK Dons respectively 1-0 wins over Bristol Rovers and Burton away. Wigan beating Shrewsbury 1-0 and Northampton beating Ipswich 2-0 at home. I'm a Sunderland fan, lol. We just kicked off against Hull. I'm hoping you can win that one. Pompey, as it stands, still only a point off Glasgow, so that game in hand. But Charlton have got 2 games in hand on us. That's the blooming problem. As Naylor brings the ball over the halfway line to Curtis, who just about misses the ball there. Another save by Lee Camp. Another Sunderland fan. How are they, lads? Thanks, both. Same with you. 1-1 is my prediction of Sunderland. To be fair, Evan, that wouldn't be a bad result for you. Equally, would probably be bad for them. But that's not the battle Pompey are in anymore. Pompey are in a battle to try and stay in the playoff race. And Williams does bring it down the left wing. 4 minutes of normal time to go here. Not going to lie, I said Hull to win 3-0. I have no confidence. Nathan, to be fair, you're in bad form. Not really doing well at the moment. I can see why you said it, but be confident in yourself. Could be worse. You could be a Pompey fan right now. Curtis thinks he's won a throw down the left wing, but it's actually been given to them. Northampton v Ipswich is now half time. If you're wondering what I'm looking at, I'm waiting for a City official statement on the Super League. Cannon kicks one forward again to no one. Just having a look at something if you're wondering what I'm doing. Another chance for Swindon in Pompey's box, but McGilvray catches it. Fair enough. Nathan, it could happen, knowing us. We're going to go on 2-0 up. Yeah, I know, that's why I said it at how we're Sunderland, it always happens. So it used to be so Pompey, it kind of hits off the edge of the box left-footed, gone out again past the goal, just to the far post. Nothing they can do again. It's a bit painful, really. Pompey, there will be 5 minutes of added time. Blake, I told you the Super League ain't going to happen. Ain't looking like it is. To be fair, I did believe you, but you can never be too sure with all these greedy clubs nowadays. 2 clubs have pulled out. Interestingly, though, it's the 2 the 2 clubs with non-American owners. So it will be interesting to see how it goes. Ends up, but anyway, hopefully Pompey can find an equaliser. Naylor across to Rasmus. Rasmus gets fouled. No, he doesn't. They're coming forward here. Round Naylor, right footed, hits it far. Too easy. Too easy. The look on your face explains the whole match. It does, mate. Three-one. Good night. I'm off. This side is crap. Bye, Jeff. Have a good night, mate. Cheer up, mate. It's only a game. In the wise words of Bill Shankly, football isn't just a game. Football isn't a matter of life and death. It's more important than that. It's people's livelihoods. It's what people live for. It's everything for people, including me. And when this happens, what can you do? What can you do, eh? Once again, I'm not going to keep moaning. It's only a game, like diehard fans know it's not. Yeah, Nathan, that's the point, mate. This means more to me than life itself. Just Pompey. Every week I pay the money to watch it. What my dad does. I go to every game I can, which is every game. I travel all over the country. You know, everything I could possibly do for the club I do. I started this year to show that, and it gets harder when Pompey aren't doing well. I mean, I'm never going to stop supporting them because of it. Because as you all know, Nathan, that's not how it works. What can you do? Let's be honest, we were going to lose the playoffs anyway. Yeah, probably, but once again, we said that about Wickham and they went up. So that's the point I'm going to make, is that we said it all about Wickham and Wickham stayed up. Your dad is going to Swindon to sort this out. Utter embarrassment. I've had enough. These lot don't even care. What I will say, though, is it's not over. If Oxford lose tonight and Charlton don't win tonight, then, you know, something can happen. Because we are still 1 point off with the game in hand as it stands, with the teams drawing. And that is full time. So just going to type up something to put on the bottom here. while I type this, do put in the comments your full-time things, how you're feeling. No, it's not. You might get pissed off on that, but it's your club and you addicted. It can't be helped. Exactly. If Catton does not come out and make a statement as to where it's going this week, then I have no respect for the fans who pay hard-earned money to watch this crap. Catlin is like that, though, isn't he? I mean, I like a couple of the people behind the scenes, but Catlin is a bit confusing. Never say die. We're going to have a relegation party next year to play this. We're not that bad, though. And there has been a goal. Nathan has put it. It's 1-0 to Sunderland without a shot on target. And Nathan, are you watching what's happened there? Because you 1-0 up, fair play to you. But it says stats: 1 shot on target for Hull, none for Sunderland. Jordan Jones has got the goal, but I want to know, what was it like, Nathan? Because if you are watching, let me know. I could turn this into a stream for that game, but how long will I be set for then? Probably posting in, probably. But I mean, we won a 2-0 against Hull without a shot on target. We did. We did somehow. This is a game I wish was on Sky. We're waiting for Dad, because I do want Dad to join if he can, so we can have a little chat after this game about how bad it's been. Because, you know, it's not been good, is it? It was on target. Fair enough. Jeff says, good job again, Blake. Cheers, Jeff. Sorry if it was a bit painful. Well, we're not painful, but you know, a bit depressing, shall we say. Chelsea kick-off has been delayed, but that is here. Okay, goodbye. Can't wait to lose the next 4 games anyway. Still have pay pup. Yeah. Well, if it works.
Yeah, I'm on a stream now, Liz.
Dad, are you there? Hello. Dad, can you hear me? Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Thoughts?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Thoughts on that game?
Can you hear me?
Do I have to repeat it 15 times? Yes, I can hear you.
Good. All right.
I think this game has driven him to drink. Dad, thoughts on that game? Never a dull day when Dad tries to join a stream, is there?
Huh.
Nope. He's gone. I do apologise for this, everyone, because Dad is just... Him and technology don't go together well. Pompey did lose today against Swindon, who are bottom of the league, who aren't very good, who are probably going down. But, you know, what can we say? Dad, I'm going to add you back in again. If you don't say anything, you will be gone. Dad, thoughts after that defeat? I can't hear you. Are you talking? What are you doing? well, Dad has decided he don't want to help technology again. We'll make a point here as well. Pompey have only scored one tonight against the team that have conceded 78 goals in the league this season. I don't even care about new manager bounce or any of this stuff. We've lost to the team bottom of the league. The worst defence in the league. One of the worst strike forces in the league. They average 1.5 goals a game and they've scored 3 against us. Positive, Joe Barton bottom of the league and Peterborough getting beat. It's big for you, lads. You can if it says it is just 6 points off promotion, 4 games left, it's possible. And to be fair, if it stays as it is for us, it's not too bad. If Oxford lose 3-0, we go into the playoffs with a game in hand and on goal difference. That could be better. But Charlton do hold that game in hand over us. But anyway, you know what I'm going to try? I'm going to phone Dad because the stream isn't working. I'm going to phone him and see if you can hear him. Let's try. So do let me know if you can hear him. Right, Dad, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Right, thoughts on that game? Go.
Disgraceful. We got no passion. We got no desire. Marquis is absolutely useless. I mean, where to start? We're losing to. We're messing this season up.
Yeah.
And you listen to it, you watch it week in, week out. We're getting worse. These players don't care, Blake.
No, I can see why you believe that.
They just don't care. They're not good enough. I mean, you can't blame the managers all the time now because you've changed the manager. These players simply aren't good enough. I would literally clear out half this lot.
Well, if you had to clear them out, would you keep any of our current playing squad, and who would they be that you'd keep?
Well, I'll keep McGilvey, the goalie.
Yeah.
That's about it.
What about Curtis? He had a good game today.
No, I wouldn't keep Curtis either.
He had a good game today, though, Dad.
He's a one-trick pony. He's getting found out, and he's no better than this league. So if he wants to go to the championship, you crack on, mate, because he's not good enough for that. None of our players are good enough, Blake.
Fair enough. I do agree with that. But I will let you go now, Dad. Any final thoughts before we do a preview later?
Well, it's a joke. I used to say under Jacket, it was Jacket's fault, formations and all that. But it's got nothing to do with Jacket. These players simply aren't good enough.
Yeah, I'll agree with you there, Dad. Anyway, thanks for phoning after the stuff didn't work. So I'll speak to you later.
Right, I love you, mate.
Well, that is Dad's thoughts. Obviously, you couldn't join us on the stream. Loads of time, yeah, there is loads of time. But at least you're not losing to a team that are currently, well, they're not anymore, but they were bottom of the league on 37 points. We've just lost 3-1 on away, which is supposedly our best way for playing, to a team that are bottom. Our home record was supposed to be the problem. It's not anymore. It's the away record. But if you have anything else to say, I will give you about a minute now. We'll end this stream at about 6 minutes past, so I can shoot off and do my other bits. And then we'll do a review for the morning about 9:30. Please do get on that one, like it, share it if you can, share the channel. Nathan, I hope you win tonight, mate. Jimmy, the same. I hope Sunderland do hold on. I hope any clubs that are watching, you get what you want. I hope Sunderland made it to the Championship. I hope Pompey can. It's looking unlikely. But the most we can do is keep the faith. I hope you've all enjoyed this painful stream. It's proven to be painful quite often, actually. This painful stream. And I will see you Saturday from 2:15.